Welcome, my friends. Welcome back to the TikTok Pathfinder campaign. As always, I am your friend and game master, Psycho DM, here to lay out the story for your entertainment. When last we left our intrepid adventurers, their journey down the road had just been interrupted by the approach of a bedraggled and panicky young man desperately seeking help.
Help! Somebody! Please! We need help! Oh, adventurers! Thank the gods! Oh, please! Help! My lady's carriage! Bandits! Ambush! The princess is in danger! Oh, please! You must help!
Given the sudden appearance and approach of this man, our brave adventurers find themselves facing a moment of indecision and suspicion. Is this man's plight real? Or could he be attempting to lure them into an ambush of his own making? It has been said, the wisdom is often the better part of valor after all. Best to take a moment to assess the situation before rushing headlong into an unknown situation. To ease their minds, a few of our players have decided to employ their sense motive skills to assess the man's intentions. Solace rolls a 14 and adds +4 for his skill, making it a total of 18. Draka rolls a 16, but as she has no points invested into this skill, her roll goes unadjusted, staying at the final total of 16. Foxy rolls a 14 and adds a +8 for her bonus, giving her a total of 22. The standard DC for this would be an even 10. For those unaware, DC stands for difficulty check and represents the score needed to successfully employ a skill. However, given this man's panicky and breathless speech, it is a bit harder to get a read, raising this instance to a DC 15 check, which all three of our adventurers have met or surpassed. Those were some good rolls right out of the gate. Does it portend good things to come? Or will their luck be expended early, leaving them to struggle later? We shall see, shan't we? In addition to his skill check, Solace has also decided to use the time others spend questioning the man to employ his Detect Thoughts ability. This ability deploys as a cone, scanning ahead of him, and therefore only encompassing the stranger. In the opening seconds, this will merely reveal that a sentient mind is present. But, as he continues to concentrate, he is able to determine the number of minds, in this case, just the one, as well as the level of intelligence it possesses. This is expressed as its intelligence score, which for this stranger is a 14. Significantly above average, but well below his own score of 17. With continued concentration, he is eventually able to detect the surface thoughts of the scanned minds. This can be resisted by the targets by rolling a DC 13 will saving throw. But either this man is not resisting, or has failed to make the requisite saving throw to do so, and his surface thoughts are revealed to our psychic. Unfortunately for our psychic, however, what he finds is a mind engulfed by the chaos of overwhelming distress, a combination of panic, desperation, fear, and concern. And because of this, what our psychic sees is a kaleidoscope of flashing images. Well, between the sense motive checks, which gave you no indication of anything other than genuine panic and desperation, and the scramble of images from Solace's mind, probing which I would remind the less experienced role players, you may be aware of what he saw, but unless he attempts to explain it to you, your characters are not. You see no reason to believe this man is anything other than he seems, a loyal servant worried for the safety of his lady. As it becomes more and more clear that this man is sincere, Creech makes the executive decision that he will be taking to the trees to scout ahead, as his ability to move quickly cross-country through the branches will allow him to arrive ahead of the rest of the party. Upon hearing this and understanding the situation a bit better now, Foxy elects to send her cat familiar, Tootsie, along with him. Her ability to maintain a psychic connection that allows her to see and hear through it will provide a convenient method for Creech to communicate his observations back to the main party. Briefly fascinated by the hyper-emotionality of this stranger, Emma has simply been watching and studying him as he has pled with her companions. But upon hearing of Creech's intentions, she elects to follow behind. She knows she won't be able to keep up with him, but she will have time to consider her options for recruiting help from the wild denizens of the realm, whether by persuading some creature whose path she crosses, or perhaps simply summoning an ally via magic. She will have a bit of time to determine her plans along the way. And so, here we are, once again. It is decision time. Two members of the party, Creech and Emma, are making their departures, along with a guest in the form of Foxy's familiar, Tootsie. But what will the rest be doing? Will they follow the stranger along the road in an attempt to come to the rescue? Or race ahead of him to get there sooner? Or maybe attempt to follow cross-country through the trees behind Creech? The way will not be as clear on the ground, but it is passable. Or will they wait to receive Creech and Emma-Ray's reports before deciding? From what the stranger has told you, time may be a precious commodity at this point, and he is quite anxious to get back to provide whatever help he may. I look forward to hearing your answers. You may respond as a group or individually. If you do so by post, please remember to tag myself and your fellow players, as well as including the TikTok Pathfinder campaign hashtag. Until next time, this is Psycho DM, over and out.